Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back me to my channel. I am your muse Tracy and I am your favorite manifestation coach. I am here to inspire you and empower you to live the life of your dreams, to create on purpose exactly what you want in all areas of your life, to stop settling and to stop suffering. You are not here to suffer. If that sounds good to you, you are more than welcome to subscribe to my channel. I offer one-on-one coaching and I'm now offering group coaching. We're in the middle of Empowered to Create. I'm having a blast. It's more fun than I thought it was going to be. And I have 2 more programs that will be launching as well, Manifest Your SP and Effortless Creator. So these group coaching programs are to help you transform and revolutionize your life in all areas, just like my one-on-one coaching program. So this coaching program is designed to be the last coaching that you will need. I will take you through the process of cleaning up your programming and processing things from your past in order to release the binds of the past and to step back into being the effortless manifester that you are meant to be, that you were born to be. If you're interested in learning more, leave me a comment down below or send me an email and I will get back to you about that. All right, you guys, I am recording this. This may not be the longest video. I have a short little window here. I could not wait to record this video and get back to recording videos for you guys. I've missed it so much. And so today, this video is going to be about to desire is to have. And I've been talking about this a lot in my one-on-one sessions as of lately. And it's all about letting go of the desire or moving out of the state of wanting into the state of fulfillment. That's how Neville teaches it. And I'm also going to reference the book Letting Go, The Pathway of Surrender by David Hawkins. I've mentioned this book in some past videos as well. Amazing book. Highly recommend that you check it out. And you know, this is again something that is talked about in the book. It is a misconception that in order to realize your desires, to manifest your desires, that we have to hold on and we have to continue wanting them. And again, as Neville talks about when he talks about to desire is to have, I believe is the quote from Neville. What he's talking about really is that the moment you have the desire, I think he calls it the desire is born within you. The moment the desire is born within you, your job is to move into the state of fulfillment. This may not happen with one thought inside of your mind. It may be, you know, you may use a technique or you may have to remind yourself that this is now what you have. You're moving yourself into the state of fulfillment. And this is how I practiced this when I was trying to move from a place of wanting. As I was told, you can't realize your desires, you know, from the state of wanting. It'll never happen because the state of wanting contains all the evidence in your circumstances, in your 3D reality to confirm your state, right? The states contain the evidence. Each state contains its own collection of evidence. So the state of wanting will contain the collection of evidence that, yes, confirm the evidence that confirms, yes, you want this. In other words, you don't have it. Yes, you want this. You don't have this. So evidence that you don't have it. Okay. So you want to move yourself into the state of fulfillment, reminding yourself that you have it and practice being in the state of fulfillment. So practice realizing that you have it now. And, you know, if you find yourself back in wanting, no problem. Move yourself again back into the state of having, in the state of fulfillment, because this state, the state of fulfillment, has all the evidence in your circumstances, in your 3D reality to confirm, yes, you have it. Yes, you are fulfilled. Yes. So the evidence of fulfillment will be filled in around you when you move into that state and you stay there. You always have to go first, as I like to say. You go first. So you're not in the state of wanting and then waiting for the evidence to fill in for you to feel fulfilled. It doesn't work that way. You move yourself from the state of wanting. You go first, all the way over here into fulfillment, because as Neville says, to desire is to have, right? So you move yourself into this state, because the truth is, again, I'll quote Neville, no one to change but self. You're not changing out there. You change you. You change from state of wanting, to the state of having. Out there never changes. It never changes. You change. You move from parallel reality to parallel reality to parallel reality, or you can call it from state to state to state to state. And according to which state you dominantly return back to, consistently return back to, that's the state that you will start to experience the evidence from. You will experience the evidence that is included in that state. If you return back to fulfillment again and again and again and again, that will be the evidence that fills in around you, the evidence of fulfillment. Outside isn't changing. You're changing, right? What a relief. What a relief. Creation is finished. So you are just changing you. Go from the state of wanting to the state of fulfillment. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and read this quote from the book Letting Go. There is often a lack of understanding of the function of wanting and desire. The main illusion is seen in the statement, the only way that I'll get what I want is by desiring it. If I let go of my desire, then I won't get what I want. Actually, let's see, my pages are sticking together here. Okay. Actually, the opposite is true. Desire, and especially strong desire, e.g. cravingness, frequently blocks our getting what we want. Because again, wanting, strong desire, craving is lacking, not having. You're in the state of not having. The evidence of that has to fill in around you, aka you're blocking the realization of your desire by staying in that state. Okay, so he continues on. Why is this so? Actually, the way something comes into our life is because we have chosen it. It's a decision. It's a choice. Like the buffet analogy that I talk about frequently. You're choosing from the buffet of life the things that you would love to experience, right? Your desires. Those are the things that you would love to experience. You simply choose them. It was the result of our intention, or we made a decision for it. It has come into our life in spite of desire. The desiring was actually the obstacle to its achievement or acquisition. This is because our desire literally means I do not have. In other words, if we say that we desire something, we are saying that it isn't ours. When we say that it isn't ours, we put a physical distance, we put a psychic distance between ourselves and what we want. The distance becomes the obstacle that consumes energy. Oh my gosh, does this resonate, you guys? It's the explanation for a lot of people who are affirming and staying in the state of wanting and not ever moving into the state of fulfillment with their affirmations, which is what affirmations are meant to do, by the way. And again, we put a psychic distance between ourselves and what we want. The distance becomes the obstacle that consumes the energy. So that distance is actually consuming the energy that you're seeming to put into it, right? This is another explanation of no movement, because again, you are doing your affirmations if that's what you're trying to do in order to, manifest whatever technique you're doing. If you continue to do the technique to change out there to get something, there's this distance, and this distance is consuming that energy. It's another way of looking at that, right? And this is an important thing to point out as well. And I've already said it here, but I'll repeat it. You're never changing out there. So when you're doing a technique and you sort of have the mindset, the feeling, I'm doing this to change out there. I'm doing this to get something out there. I'm doing this so that something changes. You're kind of going at it the wrong way around, and you're missing the whole point of doing the technique, whatever you're doing. because out there never changes, never changes. And you can try and try and try and try in vain, and you'll wonder why nothing's working. You'll wonder why nothing's working, and it's a misunderstanding. It's a misunderstanding of who you are and how reality creation works. You're never changing out there. You're changing yourself. Your techniques, whatever it is that you like to do, affirming, scripting, visualizing, whatever it is, maybe it's something that I've never even heard of. Maybe it's frog gazing. You've found that frog gazing just works for you. You heard about it once and then, it's working. But if you're frog gazing as your manifestation technique to change out there, it's probably not going to produce the results that you are intending. Now, if you frog gaze and for the intention of changing you, for the intention of accepting your desires as done, if you are frog gazing, I don't know where this came from, but I'm going to go with it. If you're frog gazing for the purpose of moving yourself into the state of having, that's going to work for you. That's going to work for you. Because no one to change but self. You're not changing out there. You're changing inside of you. And you can use whatever technique you want to use. Whatever works for you. As long as you move yourself from wanting to having. Accepting that your desire is yours. There's another quote by Neville. I'm going to go from memory, so I may not get it exactly right, but something like, your unwillingness to accept that it is already yours is what keeps it away from you, is what's holding it away. So not accepting before you see the evidence that your desire is yours is what is preventing it from showing up. It's the only thing. It's the only thing. So again, we're back to the moment that you have a desire, you accept that it's done for you. You accept that it's done and you move into the state of fulfillment. You feel fulfilled, right? Acceptance of the end wills the means. Another amazing quote by Neville Goddard. So, to desire is to have. Here's the practice, you guys. You don't have to, once you have a desire, move yourself into fulfillment. And if you ever find yourself not in fulfillment, oh no, I messed it up. I did it wrong. I'm failing. No. Just be aware of your states and just observe your state. If you find yourself in the state of wanting, and it's the first time you notice you have the desire, great. A new desire has been born within you. Perfect. Your job is to move to the state of accepting it is done, or the state of fulfillment. Good. Move yourself into that state and just notice how long you persist there. It might be 10 minutes. It might be an hour. It might be 5 hours. Just see how long you can go. If you then notice somehow, some way you've drifted back into the state of wanting, you have not failed. You have another opportunity to move yourself once again back into the state of fulfillment. And again, you can do that through whatever means you would like to use, whatever works for you. Just assuming that it's done, reminding yourself, oh yeah, that's done for me. That's already done, right? So when you get to a certain place where you've cleaned out your limiting beliefs, you've really come to realize who you are, you've really come to realize that nothing else is creating in your reality, just you, right? So when you've done the work like I teach you to do in my coaching program, then it is just as simple as, if you find yourself back in wanting, you move yourself back into having, right? And there's not a lot of flip-flopping. There's not a lot of resistance from inside, because again, you've done the work to clean up your programming, you've cleared out your emotions, and you're not a victim to being moved around by circumstances, and you're not a victim to being moved around even by your own thoughts, your own reactions. All right, you guys, so this is one of my favorite things to talk about. Super powerful technique. Leave me a comment down below. You can expect another video very soon from me. Like I said, I'm very happy and excited to be back. So leave me a comment and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.